Right. Hey everyone, happy Saturday night. Welcome back. Am I crooked? I think I might be. Am I crooked? I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. Hi, you're welcome. Oh my God. If you're new here, I'm Brenda. It's a little crazy here. Tonight, well, every Saturday night we do 3 hours. Just gotta give you a little what's going on here. uh, right now I'm gonna tell you there's no live next week. Anniversary with me and the hubby, so having an anniversary weekend. Tonight we are gonna play with a bunch of eyeshadow palettes and whatever else you yell out and want me to put on. We're just gonna play. I just put 2 in the picture because that's what I had in the camera. I pulled Gourmand Girls, Frozen Kiss, Little Morphe palette, the Cyber Chrome, a bigger Morphe 2 palette. I don't know what's oranges and all that. Figured to do a couple more play live with the Urban Decay Naked Shades. What the hell is this thing called? Naked Shaped palette and Cool. And play with the Jeffree Star Cowgirl Queen eyeshadow palette. And just have some fun. I already did put on foundation because I was bringing down my drink and all that. So while I'm here, I used the Essence, these stick foundation things again. I've been using these all week. Shades 160 and 190. And they're just blended together. And that's it. We're going to have some fun like we always do. I'm even ahead of you. I'm already smoking, so you can see how that's going so far. Hello, Miss Alex. Mwah. Yep, reliving the Morphe days. One of her first shadow palettes was the Morphe. Cool. Well, I just figured grab some random. You know me, I could always do at least 2 looks out of each palette. So, it's simple enough for me to play with. Oh, boy. Okay. All right, Alex, you're it. Which blush do you want me to wear? Let me get this palette out of here while I'm sitting here. Yell out a blush, any blush. I might have it. Yeah, if you're new here, join in on the conversation. We always have fun. And seriously, ask me anything. I got my little skull back. Hello, Tracy Lee. Thanks for the heads up on that stuff at Marshall's. Man, I got to look that up. Yeah, that if you look up the Shuya Mora or the Kerastase, that's the first. Well, not in the Kerastase, it's probably like the 3rd ingredient. But in the Shuya Mora, that's the first ingredient of the camellia, something like that, oil. So I got to go hunt for that now. She wants to go pinky purple. We can do that. We got purple with I got Nick's right in front of me. Hello, cat. Miss Teresa. Yes, happiest of Saturdays. Mwah. What'd you say? Purple. Pinky purple. All right, let's do some Nicks. Because I can see the purple one right in front of me. That's why. We got purple. I think this is a light pink, right? Open. Yeah, all right. Got a light pink. And the purple. We'll mix these 2 together. See what we come up with. This one's all the butter. And this is butter together. Put that back. Blush brush. My brushes are stuck. I have them all jammed into, me friggin' candle. Keep up here. I'm always trying to keep up. Oh, nice, Tracy. Nice. Yeah, it's either one that you could just kind of use as a treatment, I wonder, or, just use a little and, put it at the ends. I'm so, like, $12 beats 72. Hello, Miss Rosie. Yay, Kat's finally got the NYX highlighters in Canada. I have a couple of them. A couple of them. All right, let's go with the little purple. Now these like pick up a ton of product, so we're gonna start lightly. It's amazing how much product pops. I mean, I'm just like tapping the brush to it, barely touching it. Ooh-wee. Other side. My lip is killing me, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. I have on one of these hard candy oils. Let's go with the little pink. A little pink and a little purple. Peachy pink. Purpley pink. There we go. No, I don't look dead. Now I got some color in my face. Figures. I emailed YouTube, never expecting to get an actual human. They emailed me back this afternoon, like literally a couple hours ago. Like, send me a link to your channel. I'm thinking, didn't I? You're YouTube. I told you, just look up Bewitch 17. Like, okay, because I sent them a thing going, background's, backwards. This is crazy. I said, even my head, I think, is distorted on a live. Help. So I sent them the links to one of the, I think the Makeup Revolution video, figuring that's live. And then just my actual channel. And they wrote me back, yeah, your background's mirrored. I'm thinking, yeah, I know. It's not me doing it. So it was no help, to say the least. But I'll still thank them and be like, oh, okay, I tried. And then it was funny, I was almost late coming on here. I was like, oh, let me, try to mess with the camera again. And then all of a sudden I noticed the time and I go, oh my God, it's 7:58. I was like, okay, no time for that. Cat, those highlighters here are like $12, I want to say. Tracy Lee found hair oil at TJ Maxx, like in a package. And she, sent me a DM asking me about it. And it's like camellia oil. And that's like the main ingredient in the Shui Amora oil I have. And it's like the third ingredient in the Kerastase oils that I love. So now she found it like TJ Maxx or Marshalls for like $12. So I'll be taking a ride tomorrow trying to see what I can find because it can't hurt. Oh, definitely. Yeah, she also ordered the phenol-leave-in oil. Yeah, keep me updated. Love that. I got those essence sticks on again. These things. Figured, simple, easy. Yeah, I put the foundation on before I came on. When I was bringing down my drink, I was like, oh, let me just put the foundation on and get it on. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, Marshall. Well, ours is like Marshalls, TJ Maxx. Those two kind of go different ways. Oh my God, $17 there in Canada for a highlighter. Wow, 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 wow. And that's drugstore. So yeah, that's kind of wow. Ooh. All right, let's do some Milani eye primer tonight. Hello, Kuka. The cats have been absolutely crazy. Oh, full moon's not helping. And I have a funny story to tell you, ladies, from Monday. Because again, only crazy shit happens to me all the time. Never fails. Never fails. All right, let's start with the little Morphe. You know me, I bought this just because of the purple and it looks just really fun. And I was like, oh, cute. So that's this one. At least they're not falling out like last week. Have I swatched this? Okay, yeah, I've at least swatched it. I don't think I've used, I don't even know when we used it. The blushes are NYX. The purple one. And then, oh God, I can't read this damn thing. MODA Together. So number 2 and number 12. That's what I mixed together there. Thank you, Rosie. Oh yeah, cats do not like harnesses. I can actually get one on Kuka. She'll deal with it. And Blue, I really don't need to put on her. I could just like kind of thread even a piece of string just around her neck. She won't run away. But I haven't even had these cats out. They don't go outside. All right, let me swatch these for you too, since we're sitting here. I'm doing the 4 outer. I'm not going to swatch necessarily every palette, but since it's only a 6 shades, what the hell, right? There's the first 4. And then the 2 in the middle. So got like a purple and silver. Don't mind all this. This is that's part of Monday. Oh, God. Do I have eyeshadow brushes out? No. Okay, I'm putting them in. Probably wash them. Oh, I'm going with the gray. Yeah, I would definitely use points on. Yeah, I would have sticker shock on that too. Teresa, they're for $7. I really like them, and they pretty much dry down. You can use like just a little bit of powder to set it, but overall for a stick foundation, it actually pretty much sets, and it looks pretty good. Way better than that L'Oreal thing, that Skin Ink or whatever the hell that's called. Yeah, Alex, they do hit the ground and they act like they're turtles. They're like, or they'll just roll on their side like I can't stand up. They're so funny. Just dramatic. I just lay it flat down like a weighted vest. Hello, Miss Marcia. She's having a hot week in Arizona. Yeah, it's desert living. Been there, done that. That's why they invented air conditioning. Yeah, so my ladies that are here now, no live next Saturday. I'll be out with the hubby for our anniversary. Our anniversary is on Sunday, but we're about Saturday. 23 years together. Still going strong. There's really no brow here. Hate to use the Wet n Wild, but I'm gonna use it. Oh my God. I just iced tea tonight. Nothing crazy. What the hell is this? Dark brown. I'll use this brown and then this one together. Painted the nails. Tell you those. Sally Hansen. $4.92 on the download. MBA Cosmetics. Miss Caitlin sent me this. I love this polish. I don't know if it's available anymore. It's called Sapphire Sky. So it's every other nail. And then for a topper, I use the LA Colors Color Craze Gel Color Shifting Topper. In, oh, wait a minute. Meteorite. And then top coat. This is one of my favorite top coats. I've been using this for years. Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy Diamond top coat. That's when you get this. So it's like every other. You can tell where the more blue. And then these two would be more blue. It's every other finger. You know me. Gotta keep it fun. Thank you. Love you, ladies. So sweet. Yeah, it's dry heat. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, dry heat's not bad. I Yeah, it's not like I'd be out, sitting at a concert or something in it, or But I went from in Vegas. It was 120 all the time. Hot as fuck, man. Especially when you live in the city part, because it's a concrete fucking jungle. The hottest part of the day would be like 4 o'clock, because that when I would have time all day to absorb all the heat. Went from an air conditioned fucking house to an air conditioned car to an air conditioned, office or a casino. Usually the casino. But without the humidity, it's fucking bearable. I mean, I came from Connecticut. I knew how heat was with humidity. I just put that other color right over that brown. It totally changed it. Yeah, I didn't mind the heat. Because my body had to adjust to the heat. And then say if Marcia came to Connecticut and it's 70 fucking degrees here, she's going to be freezing. She's going to think it's cold. Because I would come back from Vegas, come back here, and I'd be like, I need a jacket. They're like, girl, it's like, 75 degrees. I'm like, I'm cold. Because you get your body almost like your blood thins or something, where you get used to the heat. And then the cold is just like, oh my God. And then when I moved back here, it took my body about 3 years to adjust to going from, just dry heat back to good old fucking humidity and, fucking snow and ice and all that shit. All right, I'm going to do the silver one on this side. Here's the other one, the purpley pinky one over here. Simple, easy. They look basically the fucking same. Except for, obviously, that's purple, and this is just more silvery. And you can use them wet or dry, too. Yay, one palette down. This and some Garnier. It would get so hot in Vegas, my fucking driveway would melt, for Christ's sakes. You can literally leave like your footprints in it. It would just, it's fucking tar. Tissue. Just finished one upstairs. And the only good thing is I have all the empties right on the other side over here. Throw it over the TV. I'd miss. I don't want to throw a bottle either, even though it's plastic. I figured with the stick foundation, if I end up wiping it all off, we can always fill it back in quickly. That's why I kind of do the stick foundations when I'm doing all these eye looks. It's a little easier. You know what I mean? Because then I could just take the thing and be like, oh, let's put a little here, a little dot here. Blend the bag out. You know what I mean? That's why it makes that easier. Easier for me, at least. Remember the real techniques. Powder blue brushes. Is the handle blue? I have... Fuck. I have these. I have tons of brushes, but did I have a blue handle? Oh, thank you, Kuko. You went and grabbed the brush for me. Grab that. That's a Bare Minerals brush. That's all right. Thank you, Coca, for the help. Appreciate it. Where? What am I doing? What am I doing? I have 2 in the powder puff. I always find Real Techniques at TJ Maxx and Marshalls too. I hope you look there for brushes. Oh yeah, the water in the hose is going to be 1,000 degrees. Oh. Yeah, a lot of people can't live in the cold. Been a heat wave in Korea. Oh no. Okay. 1 down. Gourmand girls. You guys want to hear the funny story? I might as well tell you it now. Give the eye primer a second to do its thing. Okay, Monday. I'll grab a smoke for this one. All right. I go out to lunch with my mother. So I leave her about 11-ish, back by 1. And she happens to give me 2 cat toys. And they're kind of like, they actually magnetize. So it's like in a circle. It's like cardboardy. But then there's like a groove and then a ball spins around. So I was like, oh, I know little Indie Blue will like that. So I'm like, oh, I'll put one in the bedroom, let her play with it. And if it's annoying, then I'll just put it in the other room. I said, oh, let me put the other one in the kitchen area. Because I have like the kitchen dining area is one big fucking room. It's like 21 feet by 14 feet or something. Now on the wall, I have a wood stove. That's a backup because I have oil heat here. So God forbid, it's winter, I lose heat. I have a wood stove that I can burn. So while I'm sitting there putting the toy down, I'm hearing, this tapping. And I'm like, what the fuck is tapping? Because I could see the cat. And so now I'm like scanning the room. Now I don't have the lights on because I keep the whole house like blackened out. And I look at the wood stove and all of a sudden I can see like a pair of eyes in there or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, lights on, run, grab a fucking flashlight. By the time I run back in, Kuka's standing at the fucking wood stove looking in. There's a goddamn bird inside my fucking wood stove. Little fucking thing. I guess it would be like a chickadee or some shit. Little fucker. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Poor Greggy's working his ass off. We haven't been able to get on the roof yet. Somehow he got in the outside chimney part. And the tube comes down, then it comes in the house and then down into the stove. So me like an asshole because I'm fucking crazy. I'm going, the thing is pecking on the fucking window because it can see me now. Like, hello, I'm in here. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I'm like, dude, just fly straight up. I'm telling the fucking bird to fly straight up, knowing you came down the hole, just fly back out. So in the meantime, I called Greg quickly. I'm like, yeah. So I'm freaking him out. He's like, what the fuck is going on? So then I tell him, he's like, well, go see if Jules has like a fishnet thing. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll work on it. I'm like, let me figure this out. So, my brain's going 100,000 miles an hour, figuring out how the fuck am I gonna get this bird out of the stove? And I got 4 fucking cats. So I'm like, all right, Bren. I do have a fish thing somewhere in the garage, but I'm like, I have my coffee thing that's like that I make my Thai coffee in. So it has a round top that has like a ring in it, so it's solid. And then it has like a tube that comes down. So it's like almost like a sock. But the handle on it's only about 6 inches long. So I'm like, all right, maybe I can like trap them in the fucking thing, So in the meantime, I'm like, all right, Bron, this fucker gets loose in this house, it's gonna be game fucking on, especially with Beauty. she'd be flying through the fucking air at this thing. So I'm like, all right, let me make sure all the fucking doors are shut to all the bedrooms, bathrooms, everything. I'm like, what else can I do? I'm like, all right, give me a fucking blanket. So I took one of my little blankets, like from Ulta. I now have a flashlight jammed in my fucking mouth, this blanket over the top of me. Now I'm standing right in front of the stove. I'm on my hands and fucking knees in front of the stove. So the wood stove opening is only maybe a foot wide, maybe 10 inches tall. So it's not a wide area. And the poor little birdie's in there still bouncing around. He's gray, because there is some ash in there. But he's not like the beak's open where he's panting or anything. It's just like, help, get me out of here. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to try, dude. I'm going to try. So now I got the flashlight in my mouth so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Got the thing in my hand. This is where all this kind of came. Now I have to open the fucking door enough to get my arm in there. So now my arm's in and I'm with the fucking chasing this fucking bird around in there, but I'm still trying to keep the door closed because I don't want him fucking jumping out. Because if he jumps out, I even have the back door open ready, like the interior door. So I'm in there, dude, come on, jump in. And I am like chasing this fucking bird around the inside of the fucking stove going, dude, jump in the thing. Just jump in, trying to get him. Now I have a latex glove on too, obviously. So luckily then a couple times he bounced at the door and I'm just like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, all right. So I kind of scooted him a little bit, dropped the thing. He jumped at the door and I fucking snagged him somehow with my left hand. Just poof. This all took within like a fucking minute. He's peeping. I just run out the fucking door, open my hand, and that thing took off like a goddamn jet. And I'm just like, I'm like, this should be interesting. So I'm laughing. If I go, like the two little dots, I go, I don't know if that was like his little feet kicked me. Because I wasn't worried about it biting me. And I'm laughing. I go, my skin's not broken or anything. But I'm cracking up. I go, well, if I end up with bird flu, at least I know how I got it. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I saved I think it's a chickadee, just tiny little fucking bird from inside my goddamn wood stove on Monday. Like it's always something fun. Just always something fun here. And luckily I didn't have to have, because if this thing would have flew out, say he's in the blanket with me, then I'd have to wrap a blanket, I would have grabbed it around me. This thing would have been God knows what, banging off my fucking head to try to get outside to let him out. So I'm glad I was able to catch him with my fucking hand. But yeah, interesting Monday. Very interesting Monday. Exactly. I saved it. And then even Greg's laughing, going, oh, I'm surprised you didn't take pictures of it. I'm like, this is where Gen X comes in. Do you think all I'm thinking about is how the fuck do I get this thing out of my fucking stove and get him outside alive? Because I ain't about to leave him in there until Greg comes home. Not going to happen. Going, no. I go, and again, I am not the person who's going to run and get my camera and go, look, first let me take some pictures of him in there. No, I ain't got time for that. Oh, you better let me like film a YouTube video or a TikTok or some shit, or I'd have to run down here, grab fucking tripods, set it up. Like, no, I am into saving this fucking animal, not worried about making a goddamn video about it. Because, yeah, it would have been fucking funny. Granted, it would have been a fun video. But no, I didn't have time to have no fun trying to make a fucking video of me saving a goddamn bird. But that was a fucking first, let me tell you. Did I do it? No, I didn't need to go to the doctor. No. Because it did, like, the skin is not broken or anything. And I don't even know if this is from the bird. I was just laughing because it's like two dots. But that's for me. Having my, my arm is really, the fucking wood stove. So I'm still pressing the outside, keeping that door closed against my arm as I'm in there, like, trying to whip this thing around. And I only have so much space, because not that big a fucking area to stick your arm into. It was interesting though, but I've always got some kind of fucking crazy story. Like I've said, always something weird with me. Fucking weird. Yeah, that was the funness of the week. Always something with me. All right, what do we got here? We got some purples. All right, we'll go with this purple. Oh, shit. We're not swatching it. We already have swatches of this. Along with that. I want to probably hit that with it. But yeah, fun never ends here. I mean, Greg's like, holy fuck, you caught the damn thing? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. I didn't have a choice. And I'm laughing. Like, if it was a snake, I would have just opened the fucking door, been like, where's your head? I grabbed him right behind his head, grabbed his tail, and took him out. And then I was about to go up on the roof, and I'm like, I go up at that because I was just going to cover the entire pipe, the head of it, with aluminum foil, just so nothing else can get in there. And I'm like, I get on that roof, my husband's going to murder me when he goes home. And we're not about to go out there in the fucking dark and do it. He's been working late, so. But nothing else has come down. But how strange! Oh, the thing's fucking tapping on the fucking window. This Kuka's like, I'll gladly play with you. I'm just thinking, I've been busting my ass cleaning this house. You think I'm about to let a fucking bird loose in here? I have cats destroying all my shit. They've just been, Oh, the light purple. Well, here goes Dave with the fireworks. Thanks, Dave. Makeup and a show. Micro glitter all over me. So. Just because I'm going to use this as brow bone. It's pretty deep. Yeah, that's all right. It doesn't always have to be wet and wild. Even though I like it to be. I'm going to go with this bluish shade. But only me on the outside of the thing. Jump up. Just fly back up the hole. I'm an asshole. I'm fucking talking to the fucking bird. There's that mint green. I'm going to hit that one and see what happens. I like when you can change the colors. I think it's fun. I have to use brulee though for this side. Okay. Teresa, thanks. I saw that, Miss Teresa. By Terry is going to be in the Trend Mood box. It'll probably launch on what, Tuesday or Thursday? Seems like it's always Tuesdays or Thursdays. And I'm going to try to grab it, of course. All right, I don't remember what this fun-looking shade does here, but we're going to find out. These little chunky monkey ones. I'm going to press her down. She might go more on the blue side. Over here. Yeah. At least my eyelashes caught that one. Yeah, that goes nice together. So that was this shade, and this shade. And over here I got purple. Oh, I'm blending it. Purple. I'm going to go with this shade on the outer side. It's like a blue purple. What color's this goofy looking one go? I think this blow's green. What color do you shift to? Green or? Well, I gotta check this other chunky monkey one, see what it does. Oh, it actually goes purple. Okay. We'll try that one. Tap my press it on there. I like this one. Actually, I like them both. Nice. Very nice. Frozen Kiss. Gourmand Girls. Right. Catching up. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep up. Where's Miss Bunny Buns? Am I missing her and Miss Laura? I don't know if I've heard it. That sounds familiar, Tracy Lee. Beauty of Josiane. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, that is a nice palette from Gourmand Girls. Was somebody trying to fuck with Christine? Did I see that somewhere from Gourmand Girls? Who do I have to fuck up? Don't fuck with Christine. She's a doll. Nobody should be fucking with her. I thought I saw that somewhere. And what were they fucking with her remote? If anybody knows. Here, get out of my way. I got the eyeshadow all the way out there. See why I kept the sticks? I did use a foundation brush to put this on. Better. A little better. Oh, Milani still. The never-ending primer. You buy one of these, you'll have it for a while. Really good sunscreen. All right. I have not seen anything about Nomad donating to Starfish. No problem, Teresa. No problem. Oh, Cat saw a story about starfish disappearing. Well, we're fucking up the oceans. We pollute the hell out of everything. Corals fucking dying. All of it's just dying. Wait a minute. Let me get these two out of the way. Oh, sorry, Cook. What are you doing? I didn't see you standing there. I almost smushed you. Almost smushed the kitty. All right, let's play with some Urban Decay. Like I said, this opens like this. It slides. Don't be like Brenda trying to rip the packaging apart. Going, why is this not open? I fought with it for 5 minutes. It slides. I already have an entire video on this, but I want to play with it again. I'm caught up. All right. The creams in here are basically they're just creams. They don't set. So if you do use them, you're gonna have to because I tried one as a liner because I did swatches on my hand of all of them and they were there for a while and I went, oh, let's see if these smear, and they smear. So if you want to use it, it's up to you. But even on with this of these 4 are the creams, these shades basically, you can see match these dead on. So if you want to use the cream as a liner, then literally have a shadow that you can, set it with. Ooh, Tracy's excited for the Urban. All right, well, let's go with the deeper shade here. Trying to think which fucking shade I used in the other video. You only got so much to play with here. Nice palette, though. I'm just going to use the shade next to it, the lighter brown. So now that Urban's brought us 2 kind of neutrally palettes, one cool, one warm. Maybe for Christmas we'll get some fun palette. That would be nice. Using the lighter shade there for brow bone, which if I run out of Wet n Wild, this can pretty much take its place. All right, the other side, what the fuck? You're really kind of limited here. No, I might as well use this fucking shade. Actually, I'm gonna use the black and I'm gonna blend it out with that. It's a simple palette, but still got a piece of chunky monkey on my eye from the other palette. I'm barely touching this black because I'm trying not to go full on black with it. All right, going into that, like I said, the brown on the outside. Oh, it changes it. Still that same brown. Use that other shade for brow bone. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I used that in the other video. That sparkly one. All right, so how am I going to do this? All right, I'm going to use the deeper shade over here and the lighter shade on the inner, and then I'll use this shade here with that shade. Yeah. And we can always put the sparkly one over if we have to. These do pick up with a brush. I'm just going to use my fucking finger at this point. All right, so the dark one I was going to do over here. Yes, Kuka, I hear you. And the lightest shade. And I'll use the other taupey looking shade over here. With the other pinky. This kind of medium-ish shade. It's not medium, but it's, well, it's kind of medium. And again, you want to use the liners, all that, the creams. And you can even use the cream all over your lid if you wanted to grab on to like this shade here. Just right there. It does have a translucent base, but the base is a little dark. You can almost see it. What the hell? We'll just... Going to swirl just a touch of it, and I'll just go right in the middle. If you want to give it like, you know, an extra little pop. Wear it on its own. Just makeup. Washes right off. All right, Urban. Naked Shaped Cool. I think I did different looks. I hope so. I don't know if I did or didn't. I think I did. I think I did. I don't know. That's where the crayons come in nice. Teresa, she's looking really interested in like one and done eyeshadows. Literally like, what do we got here? Like the L'Oreal shadow sticks, the hard candy ones, Laura Mercier, you know, anything like that, you just done. I love stuff like that too because it's nice and simple. And even with the shadow stick, the worst thing I might have to do is sometimes, you know, I just want something in my crease. So I just break out a powder shadow real quick. And even if it's a creamy shadow, if it's a matte that you can blend out a little bit, just to give you a little, you know, definition. Other than that, you don't have to. Yes, Kuka. She's just milling around. I don't know what the hell she's doing. Oh, Marsha picked up the Beauty Bay Desert Days palette. It's probably nice. I haven't seen anything in Beauty Bay. And who just dropped The one who does Natasha Denona dupes. For like 20, 25 bucks, something like that. Oh my god, their name is right there at the, you know what I'm talking about. They just duped the gold palette. Oh, I saw something about that too. The Unearthly Ghostly Garden palette, and I didn't even look at it either. She might, I don't know what she's doing. She's just tooling around when she comes over here. Let's see if she wants to jump up. Yeah, it's a very neutral palette. I hope so too, Marsha, that Too Faced does like a fun one of the tin palettes. Ooh, QVC just launched Kevin Aquan. Nice. Hello, Logan. Enjoy your little walk. Oh yeah, I bought the Natasha. We played with it last week. It's right here. It's actually sitting right here. Move. Holy shit. Yeah, this little guy here. Gloom. Oh, and I found the Natasha Denona eyeshadow when they kind of flew out of the palette last week. Of course, it was, I have a box down below here, and it slid right under the box. That's why I couldn't sit on the floor, and that was face up also. So I found all the pastel palette. That was quite the catastrophe when that went flying. Hopefully there's no flying tonight. Yeah, I did the gloom in my, I think I did in the Ulta order. Yeah, because I got it for free. What, kitty cat? Do you want to come up here and say hi before I get all the shit in my thing? Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Jump. We're getting there. She has to spin around. Turn around. Turn around. Over here. Hello. There you go. Yeah, there's no laptop for you to jump on. She jumped right on top of my fucking laptop a couple weeks ago. If you turn around, I'll show everybody you. You're pointing the wrong way. I could pick her up, though. She don't like being picked up, but too bad. You turn around. Come here. Turn around. Kuka. All right. All right. Oh, we'll just pick you up. Ugh. This is the Kuka kitty. She sees herself on the TV. Who's that? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, she's falling off me. Oh my God. No, no, we're not sitting on mommy's lap. This is why we don't do this. Get down. They have fucking claws, and when they start to slide, it's right into my fucking thighs. I'll pass. Beauty's so clean. I'm sanitized. Literally, I think this says it. Not that it's backwards to you, but this is sanitized. This is beautifully dull. All right, let's play with some Cowgirl Queen, baby. This is a fun palette. We need some fun. This does open flat, so we'll go this way. And there's already full video on this too. Did I price shop wrong? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. It was so funny, me out buying a fucking cowboy hat to do a video. The thing was only $6. All right. Here I know I played. Okay, I know damn well I played with the 2 pink red shades and the 2 blue green shades. So now it's going to be basically some neutral looks out of this, which again is fine. Because I know I definitely went after those immediately, and I'm pretty sure I went after these. So we'll check out the neutrals. It's a little light up here, but I'm just gonna fuck around as usual. Fuck around and find out. Right? I hope she makes that gloom palette into a, the midi, the bigger one. Marcia, you just can't win with Ulta. Yeah, those candles, I can imagine in the heat. Thanks, Teresa. Yeah, these are fun looking browns right there. 2 mattes and 1 sparkly. I haven't seen anything from them either, Teresa. Good question. She's just curious of what's up, Beauty? Are they doing anything new? We can always hope. I'll swatch the brown shades here. That first shade feels like fucking silk. And right there's a look. Grease, blend it out, done. Right there. That's what we're going to do. Due to the palette does lay flat, so it is kind of, you have to leave it unless you want to try to get the boot up. Takes up a little space here in front of you. That's okay. All right, going with that dark brown. I want Jeffrey to make eyeliners. I need a blue and a green. Oh, hell. Yeah, in the Jeffrey video, I kept blocking the fucking screen with the mirror. Didn't even realize I was doing that. Going into the brown next to it. Damn, that shade's nice. Just wiping off the brush. I mean, Jeffrey could even make a neutral palette and it'd probably be beautiful. You say what you want about the guy. He knows his shit when it comes to makeup. There's a shade in the upper first shade. What the hell is it called? Lassoed Lace. I'm going to try that as a... Oh, she works. It's not like a pure white. I don't know what the hell color it is. It's not a gray either. What color it is? I'm going to bring some more of that mid-tone brown in. I knocked it out when I was putting another shade on. All right. Oh my God, are you finally dead? Oh no. You're still coming out. And this is the shade a Hoedown. All right. Beautiful, simple. I mean, literally blow it under your fucking lower lash line. Good to go. Okay. Now what am I going to do? All right. Over here. What color is this? thinking about this lime green. Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm going to keep this one kind of neutral too. Let's try to keep this as a neutral look. All right. I'm going to try out this peachy shade here. Brisket. Maybe hit that with Saddle Up. Maybe I'll bring in this green. We'll see. We'll see. Here's a fucking disaster. God. At least I got my much needed massage last night. I was going to that peachy shade first. All right. Curious what this yellow's gonna do. Well, it's definitely not bad. I mean, it brought the peachy shade down a little bit. I will use that first shade again for a brow bone. I might do 4 looks out of this palette. I want to play with this. I'm curious of how we got this shade here. Rodeo Bling. I want to see how that looks on its own. Sheer curiosity. That's what I just put on the eyelid here. It's sheer, so you could probably use it as a topper too if you wanted to. See it all matte on. You can see you had that matte on. Let's try it here since it's on my hand. Yeah, and just, top it over that. Or over the brown. Fingers are on this here. So what? It would give you a little extra, something to it. Because some people just want a matte look with like a little bit of sparkle. All right, I'm doing 2 more. Wanted to play with the kind of neutrally shades, and yes, they're fine. I still want to play with the bright shades, though. Almost empty. I got an extra one over here, don't worry. I'm already prepared. Where's my South Park watchers? Trey and Matt are killing it. Because I've been watching South Park since the first episode in the 90s. Between that and The Daily Show and Bill Maher, I don't think I've ever missed an episode of any of them. Like I said, Friday night, you will always find me sitting in bed, smoking a joint, watching Bill Maher. No phone, no nothing. Nothing else matters. Cats could be killing each other. I'd be like, you have till 11 o'clock. I know, Teresa, that the Metacube, whatever, made by Mitchell is coming to Ulta. I think that is so awesome. I'm so proud of him. Great young man. He's just, wow. And he makes great fucking products. Exactly, Tracy Lee. Oops, Sephora has a Rouge hotline. We should. I think Metacube is one of these fucking products, so it's just getting hyped from TikTok. I gotta look into this brand before actually, if I bought anything, because I'm like, any of this shit that gets hyped on TikTok, I don't know. Oh my God, Kat, yeah, that's my dream. We have Japanese and Korean stores here, so we have all the Japanese and Korean skincare and makeup. That is awesome. The skincare alone is worth it. K Beauty is still probably my favorite. Still my favorite. But when all of a sudden I see everybody with the same fucking Metacube, I'm like, no, then I don't trust it. But again, I'd have to look up the ingredients, see what it's about. Yeah. Yeah, you can try calling them, Marsha. Definitely. Or the Better Business. Yeah, we have Better Business Bureau. It is good to check on the Better Business Bureau though, because when I was having a fight with that car company here, remember I had the big dent in the back of my truck, and I checked the Better Business Bureau, and yeah, people were fucking smashing them on there. But I called my attorney general. What else did I call? What the hell's the other one? Something like commerce or some shit. I made like 20. And I came in with that list going, bro, I already talked to this, and this. This is on you. I shouldn't be paying a fucking dime for this. I didn't know the dent was on the fucking truck until they did prove it with the shit. So then I was like, okay, it's fucking smashed, but still. Well, that's the thing of Kat. She says, remember when the customer was always right? That's the thing. The customer is not always right. But yeah, nowadays, I mean, people are just bigger assholes now, too. Now it's like they kick you to the curb as if they don't need you, which they do, because it's like they forget word of mouth can either make a business or break a business. Fuck the internet, man. If I tell my girl, I have told all you right now, you know what? Don't buy anything from this fucking brand. I know at least 10 of you would be like, nope, never going to buy from them again. And then if you tell 10 people not to buy from that brand, and those 10 people tell 10 people, you know what I mean? You can make or break a business just by word of mouth. The internet will destroy it too, though, obviously. But there's plenty of times when the customer is not right. I bought YSL blush yesterday from Macy's because I had $10 in Macy's money. So that should be the only thing I have showing up this week. But in my neighbor, she's cool as shit. So I'm gonna get with her this week and be like, hey, do me a favor, just check my mail, or if you see UPS or something pull in, come grab the package that'll be sitting on the steps. And even then, you can't see my house. It's set back from the road. So trust me, nobody's coming down. So if I did have an asshole the other day, this is a good one. Literally just laid down to take a fucking nap. Fucking doorbell rings. I'm like, who the fuck is ringing my doorbell? Look out the bedroom window, and there's no fucking vehicle in my driveway. So I'm like, what the fuck? Who's walking up to my door now? Fucking peeking out the fucking window, and I can't see the fucking guy because I can see my front steps. But if I go into Greg's bathroom, I have even like a better thing. It's the master bathroom. I call it Greg's bathroom. I look, this fucking guy has like, the town gear where they like the yellow vest and all this. This motherfucker is dancing on my front porch. I I see his little legs going back and forth, and he's out there just fucking going. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This guy's like, I didn't open the fucking door with a shotgun in my hand. Then he starts knocking on the door. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't answering this door. I don't know who the fuck you are. I ain't in the mood. I just want to go to fucking bed. So I'm watching, and finally this asshole leaves, walks down. Again, if you had a town truck, why aren't you parked in my driveway? I see him leave. I go, let's see if this jerk off left something in my door. Sure as fuck he did. And pull out this piece of paper. It's from the town. They want to assess the house. And I'm like, I'm still not letting you in my fucking house. I don't give a fuck who you are. But I'm like laughing, going, the guy can see I don't have a Ring doorbell because I don't. But I'm laughing out my window, going, this motherfucker's dancing on my fucking porch. Like, what the fuck is happening? This kind of goes with the week with the goddamn full moon, I guess. And see, it depends on which mood you catch me in. That's where I just want to go to fucking sleep. Because normally I scare the shit out of them. And I'll just like open the fucking window and be like, what the fuck are you ringing my doorbell for? You know, I'll just scream something out the window and scare the shit out of them. Then they're like looking around. They can't figure out where it's coming from. It's like, yeah, you can't see where it's coming from. But I'm just like, again, and even on the thing, it was a whole sheet of, oh yeah, the assessor, and they have ID, and they're going to have a vest on, and it had like the whole fucking spiel. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you assess my house at. I don't give a fuck what you write. Whatever, but you're still not coming to my house, ever. Never let those fuckers in, ever. And I never will. Oh my God, Marsha, that's bizarre. Marsha went to Sephora, asked for a sample of Fenty's hair mask. The girl goes in the back room and brings out a teeny tiny amount in a baggie. Said there isn't enough in here to do anything with. I'll do the green. There's Miss Patty. Why would they clamp down on fucking samples? That makes no fucking sense. The samples are what gets people to buy the product. I would have told her to get fucked, guaranteed. He makes next products, Cat. Again, it would probably be the shipping to Canada would probably cost you double of what it is here. Oh, okay, good to know, Teresa. See, I'll take your word. She said Medicube is good. Check out the reviews on. I don't go by reviews. People lie their ass off. If any reviews I check, it's 3 stars and under. 5-star, don't forget it. A lot of them are paid. You know, and that should be written in there, like, you know, product was given for sample, or they have to even write in the fucking thing of, hey, Medicube sent me this to try out and write a review. That's why, and anybody who does that gives them all 5 stars. Anything I look at reviews on, I look at 3 stars and under, because that's where the people tell the truth. Alex uses it. She likes the Medicube pads, and they're nice. I'm waiting on the price of everything to fucking pop off. Who the fuck knows? It's going to be interesting. Exactly. That's when you throw your chamber pot out the window back in the day. I mean, even when back in the day when I had like the German Shepherd, I'd rip the fucking door open and have the dog there, you know, just holding her, going, she can make it to the end of the driveway in 3.5 seconds. How fast can you fucking make it? Motherfuckers would dive off the porch, run their ass down the driveway, and I just sit there and laugh. And she could. I could have let her just fucking tackle them if I wanted to. I do have my no trespassing signs. I'm going to put them up tomorrow. Keep these assholes out of my yard. Because it is fun to scare people, though. What am I doing? Oh my God. Lonnie. Let's put the fucking Vanessa on. Ah. Did I put our primer on? Oh, I don't fucking know. Probably did. Double layer. Gotta play with that green shade. All right, that would go good with the, I'm gonna go back in with that middle brown, this shade. See, I'll just gotta yell out shit, write it down, you know. I'll use it. I want to use that green anyway. I'm going straight green with this one. Yeah. You are dying, Pat. We'll see. I'm pretty sure these pick up with a brush too, just if I'm right. Yes. Right in front of this, I'm going to put the silver. I'm just pulling the silver into the crease. It's going to end up there anyway. There's your green with a little silver. What have I played with here? Okay, definitely use those, these, that, those. Use that, use that. I've used almost every shade, but I think that light blue. All right, I'm going to go into the teal green first. Or teal blue, whatever the fuck called. Teal blue, teal green, whichever way you want to look at it. It's called Cowboy Dreams. I'll take this shade in an eyeliner. Use that light blue. I'm just going to use the blue for the brow bone too. Why not? All right, so I used this one and this one. So now I have technically used every shade in this palette. All right, what do I want to do here? I might add that. Let's add the blue and the green. The dark blue. Don't tap. I think it's finally stopped coming out here. This blue should pick up on a brush too, I think. Yes, it does pick up. It does, takes away kind of from the shine of it when you put it on with a brush. It is a little muted. It looks darker in the pan. Oh, put the green in front of it because I can. That other green that we just used. So I got that on the outer and this one on the inner. Alligator diamonds. There you go. There's those two. Nice palette. Like I said, this can't stand up. If you open it, you know, it'll stand on the boots here. Let me move these two out of the way. Gonna have to put that the boot's gonna end up on the wall. The project for Greg. Because palettes like that, I do. I want to display shit on the walls. He makes fun palettes. I appreciate that. All right, let me here. I ordered the palette from Jeffrey's website because he had a bundled deal on the website that wasn't in TikTok shop. So I was able to get the palette. I got to pick between two of the lip oils, the new lip oils, which I can put one of these on. My lips still hurt. One has shimmer, this one doesn't. This is Pink Cactus. This doesn't have the shimmer in it. You also got to pick between the mascaras. So I took the blue one. There's the purple one too. And you also got to pick a lipstick. Out of the new ones. And this one's the Rodeo Love. This one here. So that's why I went with the one on his website. Probably on TikTok, I don't know if it would have been a pain in the ass because like on his website, it was like, click which mascara, pick it. Which lippy, pick it. You know what I mean? And on TikTok, I don't think they can. I don't know if you could pick individual choices as easy. This smells so good too. Yeah, I have a bunch of his lip oils. I like them. Yes, Coca. That's the end of this one. Get the last drops out of there. Don't want to waste it. Empties. One up here, one down. One's upstairs empty and one's down here empty. Helicopter. What the fuck is going on? Try to figure out if it's military or regular. I got the regular. Not often I have shit like that flying over the house. Yes, kitty cat. Let me try and clean her hand off here. Don't come in upstairs beating your sisters up. Remember putting on the eye perm. I feel better now knowing that I've used like that whole palette. Well, we started with Morphe and we're going to end with Morphe 2. Uh-oh, I keep freezing on Patty's end. Stupid public Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi should be just fine. Oh, yeah, mine's kicking pretty good. Seems to be. Smoke down. Yeah. A little break for a second. Did you see fireflies? We have fireflies here. Oh, you're in Virginia, Patty. Well, you are so sweet to show up. You're on vacation and she's watching me. Love you, girly. I did send you a funny TikTok. Yeah, I agree, Marcia. It's been a crazy full moon. Yeah, this week alone, I definitely say that. We call them lightning bugs too. Yeah, lightning bugs or fireflies. Either one. The traffic was terrible. I forgot how fun 5-lane highways are. Oh, yeah. Miss Caitlin, Uncle Cracker's done. Oh, finally used the gold-blooded palette the other night. Yeah, great palette. He makes nice shit. He really does. Oh, Teresa, you'd be fine. I don't want to have to drive on a 5-lane highway. This country girl would not survive it. Oh, you'd be fine. I have no idea who Uncle Cracker is. It's Kracker. Caitlin said it was a good show. At least you had fun. That's all that matters, as long as you had fun. Oh, you're right, Tracy. Yes, the lippy does complement the blush. Yeah, I don't know what Uncle Cracker is. All right, Morphe 2. What the hell is this called? Oh, this is very fitting for tonight. Ready for anything. Absolutely. 12 pan eyeshadow palette. Social Butterfly. They actually have cute names. Cloud Pleaser, cute as can be, Best Buds, Gift of Gab, Charmaflage, Juicy Gossip, Poppy Show, Come and Glow, Flutterby, Miss Sunshine, Air Kisses, Pika Bloom, 13 grams of product. Made in China, that's fine. Jesus Christ, can they make that little thing any smaller? I'm trying to read the shelf life. It's got to be the tiniest looking container I've ever seen. 2 years. Fabulous. We love a good 2-year shelf life. Beats 6 months. Yeah, we were laughing last week. It's kind of redundant. What they did is it's a matte and a shimmer matches a matte and a shimmer. Okay, I get the whole thing here. This is matte. This is shimmer. This is matte. This is shimmer. These 3 are matte. These 2 are matte. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. So it does actually go. We'll swatch her. Got a good brow bone shade. I'll take it. You look kind of close to Wet n Wild over here. Nope, Wet n Wild's peachier. I'm just going straight across the top. So the first 3 are mattes. Get a shimmer shade. So there's your first row. Matte, 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 shimmer. Then we have a shimmer, a matte, matte. And another shimmer. That's your second row. There's row 2 right here. Matte, shimmer. Is that a shimmer? It's supposed to be a shimmer. It looks like a matte. It feels like a matte. This is supposed to be a shimmer, and this is a matte here. Very light. Okay, there. How many people are smoking a cigarette and doing swatches at the same time? No one but me. The Blow's lips look like tart maracuja. Nothing on the lips but little pink lip oil. Right. It's always my center of my lip that like cracks for some fucking reason. Poor Patty. I get to sit through a 90-minute sales meeting tomorrow for the timeshare. Oh no. Going to say, no. I'm unemployed. Yeah, I saw some of that, Marsha. Has anyone seen all the hoopla about the Cami or Kamai Cosmetics? There was something with like the owner, but it didn't end up being the owner who probably wrote the little snarky comments back and like a DM with some other, I think she's a TikToker or whatever. And of course they got fucking rude and all this shit. And the father's like writing on her account going, "You're a grown woman, girl. Why the fuck is your dad writing these notes back?" Stupid shit. But again, that could put the fucking brand under. Jen Love has a thing on it. Yeah, something about leaving a bad review or something. I don't know. Fuck them. I guess it's sunset time because that's about what we got here. It's a little sunset action. Why the fuck did they throw these two purples in? I have no idea. All right, we'll definitely do some sunset looks. I'll go with the deeper. I'll play with these two first. These two mattes. Which are Juicy Gossip and Poppy Show. Let's see how these work. I'm leaving my nose blue because my fucking hair always gets all over the glasses. I did put down primer. I know that much. All right. Yes, kitty cat. Yes, you're a pretty kitty. Use the peachy shade that's in the corner. See that on the edge. We'll use that first shade for brow bone. Going back on with that first shade. Bring that back a little. Back in with the orange. Yes, kitty, I hear you. Now I gotta try to find the shimmers that kind of go with this. Okay, this is kind of orangey, believe it or not. All right, I'm gonna go with this one and this one. Or no, this one and this one. Two shimmers. I know there's more in here. I will dig you out. No, I'm not that desperate. Find these fucking shades here. Yes, hi, kitty cat. You are not jumping up between my legs. Not going to happen. That will be an utter disaster. So that's basically these four, more or less. Yeah. No, you're not coming back up. She's over here tapping me. Can I come back up and sit here? No. I mean, even I'm confused about the purples. I mean, I guess it would go with the red. What the fuck are you supposed to? For me to. Where's my color chart? My color wheel's not facing me. What the fuck? It's always facing me. Let me get turned. Ooh, fucking hey, that would have sucked. According to the chart, all right, should work. All right, fuck it, we're gonna try it. Go with the purple matte. See what the hell happens. I can do 4 looks out of this too. Kitty cat, no, no. Play with your sisters. Oh, when mommy's done, I'll pick you up. I mean, this purple's fucking light. It's about as light as that damn brow bone shade. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. What to work with. I'm gonna go with this one and this one. Right here. All right. This one here is a little darker, so I'll try that one first. For me to be confused is odd because I'm pretty good with popping shadows. You could just wear the purples as is, I guess, too. To the lighter one. These 2 shades seem pretty close, too. Yeah, it looks like one. I'm going to swatch them right next to each other for you. I mean, they're pretty damn close. Yeah. I mean, the outer one, this has a little more orange to it, but that's real close to me. Okay, yeah, I'm changing definitely this one out. What the hell did I do to my cheek? Did I stab myself in the cheek? Like a dent. I know this was like a sheet line from earlier. I was like, oh, I'm going to take this one off and we'll sunset it again. Break out the new one. So see, there's your oil. See, it's like half and half. Mix it up. I do give Ulta credit. They do tape these. Like the cap. They always put like a piece of tape over the cap, which I appreciate. Sephora Collection Lip Balm. Do I have any of those? I know I have the Sephora Collection lipsticks. I probably wouldn't have the bombs because I'm just not buying lip balm. I was reading while I was having one eye shut. Oh, Tracy likes cherry scented products. If I find any cherry scented products, I'll give them to you, Tracy, because one scent I do not do. There's Miss Laura. She's out running errands. Saying hi to Laura. Yeah, I've seen those floor perfumes from Sephora. I've been curious about them. If it has, like, decent lasting time and all that. What am I doing on time here? Okay. Sometimes the time flies so fast. The next thing it could be like 3 hours. All right. Did I use the orange on the top? Yeah, I think I did. All right, I'm going to try this orange in the middle. I don't think I used that one. I'll mix that and maybe the peach together. Who knows? You know me, I'm just fucking around. It's too light. We can always amp it up. Did I just hit the right one here? I think this is the shade I put over the red on this side. The redderish. Redder. Is that a word now? Redder. Redderish. I'm going to go in the orange up top. What the hell? Let's go orange. Orange, you crazy? I'm nuts. Miss Laura, since you just came in, no live next Saturday. Got my 23-year anniversary with the hubby. So I'm going to be playing with him all weekend. That first shade for brow bone. Shimmer all over my face. So I must have like had my finger sitting here. I dented my cheek. Am I not hydrated? Eye primer tonight. I'm using Milani. This is the older tube. I know I do have the new tube, but it's still like, packed solid. It takes a while to go through this. Hope you're having a nice night, Des. Okay, so floors kind of hit or miss, possibly. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thanks, Patty. So you never know with me. Maybe I'll pop in Friday night and we'll do like a quick live or something. Because I can always jump on like 7 o'clock or some shit. Just in case. You know me. I never know. You never know with me. That's the fun of it. I never know with me. I think you're finally dead, Miss Pat. I'm pretty sure this comes apart because I swear I ripped one apart before. Yeah, see the top just rips. Okay. See, once you pop the top, yeah, there's still plenty there. Now, to me, that pisses me off. Like, if it'll keep pressing it, then keep pushing it out. Knew she had more in her. Oh, I didn't push it down her. All right. We need some yellows. I already used both yellows. Fuck. All right. Oh, we can use those kind of gold that kind of did with the, we'll put one of those instead. All right, I'm going to go back to this one here. Put that on the outer corner. And then I'll go with the bright yellow. This one here. And that even ends up looking the same. That bright yellow just takes over that other kind of goldish shade. I mean, they're different, but similar, but what do you expect when you got, basically orange and fucking yellow? We take out these two fucking purples. Yeah. Any other palettes you want me to fuck with while I'm sitting here? Because where are we at? 2 hours somewhere in there. I can still do a few more. I'm not totally sure what we're doing yet. We'll figure it out. I'll let you know afterwards. Well, yeah, of course I'll be bent over like Caitlin. Absolutely. I know they made it like this was going away, and then it came back. I have backups though, because of course I fucking panicked. I think I have 2 backups of it. Yeah, I guess it could be a sunrise look, sunset, somewhere in between. I don't know. Like I said, everybody's got another palette. Yell it out. I can pull something, or I can give you an options. I still have a box full of shit over there that hasn't been used. Yeah, we'll do some more. Maybe I'll go pick in the mystery box. I'll just stuff my hand in there and we'll see what the hell's happening. Because there's another indie palette in there too. Let's pull the indie palette. Okay. We love indie makeup. Oh, I was like, oh, why did I wet 2 cotton pads? Duh, Brenda, because you have 2 eyes, maybe? Hey, nice little palette though from Morphe. I got it for like $7 at fucking TJ Maxx. At least I know if I need oranges and yellows, I know which palette to pull. Ah. Tracy likes to use cursed. We can do cursed, Tracy. We can do cursed. Why not, right? Let me get these swatches off my arm here. I just used my makeup remover. What the fuck are you doing? Don't use the good shit. Here, on the back of my arm too. Where's Kirsten? Oh. And since I have an entire palette of mattes from Javisi, we're going to use their mattes. And I have a whole palette of her shimmers too. Oh, do you want to see how I made my Pretty Sphere face palettes? We're gonna fucking see whether you want to or not. Where did I put the other one? Where did I put the other one? I have way too much fucking makeup. Last week we did Pretties for Your Face, and I had picked up 2 of her empty palettes. So this is one that I came up with. The whole top is mattes. Now the mattes are from DD Signature, an entire palette of hers that were just matte shades. So I said, well, let me use these with these. And then all the shades down here, this is a matte too, I believe. But this was actually one of Pretties for Your Face mattes. And then I used all Pretties for Your Face down here. And then this one here. I actually did put the names on the back. Actually, yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually put the names of the shadows on the back. So, of course, I made me a purpley pink palette. Because, of course. So, again, these mattes are all from this Periwinkle shades from Pretty for Your Face. The other mattes are from the DD Signature again. Yeah, I think it came out nice. I made my own palette. That's why I love like shit like this, because you can't just make your own palette. Okay. Shit back in my lap. Get situated here. My eyeshadow primer on. Hey, Tracy. Yay. Mwah. Get some sleep, Miss Patty. Have fun on your vacay. Have a wonderful night of sleep. Check out your TikTok. I sent you, like I said, a TikTok. It was funny. I couldn't help it. This thing, the Pat McGrath Intensify Eyes, the stick thing. Okay, these are cursed. Like I said, these are Javisi. Let me have my cursed up in front of me here so I can see what we're doing. Pick a crease shade, Tracy. Or at least one crease shade. Got every color going here. I'm trying to figure out the flips in these two. And I do have some random shadows in here also. Don't even know where they're from. I'm pretty sure this little one's a Hank and Henry. That one, no idea. We could definitely do a purple or a green look. I know that much. I was curious where money is too. Thanks, Alex. That purplishy. Why can't I read that? Purplish shiny one. Okay. All right, so you want the purple shiny, the middle one? This one? I'm guessing. Because it goes purple pink. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right. Now, I don't have the fucking names of these on here, so don't know what colors they are. I think I bought them all. All right, we are going to go in with This shade right here, kind of pinky mauvey shade. Oh my God, I'm dying. We need rain here or something fucking awful. And then we're having a heat wave this week too. Back to 90s and 100s. Can't fucking wait. There's a lighter purpley shade in here. I'm just gonna put that along the edge. There's a pure white, but I'm not using that for brow bone. Wet and Wild. Bunny could be out too. People, it's Saturday night. I get it. People have lives. Is that the one you wanted, Tracy? Oh, she said yes. Okay. I might have put the names on the backs of those. Wait a minute. Let me look. I might have. Goddamn magnet stuck to the palette. Because I depotted these since they were singles. This is the shade Magic Spell. Here. So this goes blue. Okay. Bluey. Oh, damn. I forget how good these are. Thanks for reminding me how good these are, Miss Tracy. Oh, we'll do one purple eye, one blue, of course. Or blue and purple. Blue. I'm just going to go down this blue right here. That one and maybe this one. Let's put the shadow back. Put the shadow back in the... It puts the shadow back in the palette. I forget how nice these Javisis are until you use them again. That was funny. I've been tracking with like I said, I knew since January that coffee prices were going to go up. My friend has a coffee house. He has his own Colombian coffee from Colombia. So just for ha-has, I've been tracking the Walmart brand of ground coffee, just because, like I said, it's right at the end of the aisle when I'm walking by. That fucking coffee is now up to like $7.77. This coffee back in, I think I started tracking April or May, something like that, was about $4.97 because Walmart with their fucking weird prices. So that coffee basically has raised $3 in less than 5 months. So yeah, April, 4 months, up $3 just for Walmart coffee. So anybody that's buying their Javalias or Starbucks or your expensive brands, I can only imagine what the fuck people are paying. That's wild to see of how fast the prices change. And that's where I noticed, to me, it seems like the indie brands keep sending like, having a sale. I'm like, people could barely buy fucking groceries at this point. So makeup gets stuffed to the back. And that even happens with, say, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, things like that. Of who wants to pay, say, $50, $60 to get your nails done when that could go towards food? You know what I mean? So it's like, this is where the hard choices come in with people of, you either better have that money set aside or something to go, hey, I got to make sure I can still feed my family and still, go get a fucking pedicure if you want one. that shit's only going to still get more expensive. All right, so we're going in with the first shade for Miss Tracy. This gorgeous one here. Now the shadow could go on either side, without a doubt. Absolutely. Going monochromatic for the end. And then the blue. Ooh, which one do I want to do? This one has a huge dent in it. I can tell that's definitely been a favorite. Let me swatch these two blues or teals. See what they do here. I think this one flips purple. It doesn't flip? I thought it flipped purple. Or maybe it does. Which one did I do first? All right, I'm going to use... I don't use stick too. Okay, you're being good. I'll use this one here, which is called Supernatural. I'm going to use that on the outer. And on the inner corner, I'm going to use this one, which is called Stardust. We'll see how this looks. Oh, it does go purple. Okay. On my eye, I can see it turns purple. It's all with lighting with these fucking duochromes. I think this white one's going to go pink. Yes. I knew it wasn't going to be white. Not bad. Not bad. Do a little. Since I haven't done any lower lash tonight, let's do a little lower lash. Go with one of the mauves. I don't even think this is the same color I just put down in my crease, but I don't care. It'll fall out, of course. The blue. I'll pick a different blue too. I go with this mid-tone. And I'll go into the purple next to it. Fuck it. I have shimmer all over my face. A little bit everywhere. I don't know why I do that, because it always just makes it worse. Oh my god, my fucking hair is turning my nose blue. Fuck. Oh my god, I just fucking smeared it from my fingers all over my fucking nose. Oh my god. Everything is fixable, like I always say. Fuck me. Just put on some more foundation. Fuck it. I turned my fucking nose totally blue. Basically my fault. That's okay. Shade 160. And yes, I know I'm using it basically as concealer, and I don't give a fuck. This is one of those Anissa beauty brushes that Marlene Estelle uses all the time. I got mine from the shop app. I got it for half off. No, at least I covered up some of the fucking glitter that was all over me. I'll take it. I'm gonna try this fucking sitting here. I think I got this on Amazon. Like these two random fucking ones. And then I got a NYX, keeping it tight. There's a dark blue, there's a medium blue. Don't know why they're sitting here, but I probably wanted to use them up. So that's from this one, Ethereal. What do I just call this fucking thing? Eternal. Fucking cap. And this is a NYX like tight line, keeping it tight. That's more of a teal. That's this one. That'll work. God, it's even on my eye. I can't see from fucking 3 feet away. Is it on? You dead? Feels all right. It's definitely not translating as dark on the eye. It's there, but it's probably drying out. All right, I got it on there. Got it on. How'd I do, Tracy? Let me know. Get these off my hand. Damn, I did a lot of eye looks tonight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did I do? 12? At least. If not more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Not bad. And my eyes don't feel like they're falling out of my head, so that's a good thing. There you go, Teresa. She's transitioning to a more relaxed position. Love that. I gotta use that. I'm gonna transition into a nap. I do. I like that blue. It's pretty. Exactly. That's what 50% tariffs will do. There you go. Marcia uses coffee beanery. I usually do flavored ones too. I go more caramel and shit like that all the time. You got a second job, more bags. Laura has a bag addiction. Purses. What do we want to call them? Purses, bags. Yeah, we're all going to get skinny with the grocery prices. Thanks, Tracy. I know Rosie misses going out to shop. Not really. At least you don't have to deal with the fucking public. And what can we do? It's like, if we want the stuff, we gotta fucking buy it. because of ice. Yeah, they're all ripping him to shreds online. Dean Cain, aka one of the Supermans, he joined ICE, and they're all just ripping him to shreds. And that's absolutely batshit crazy. Of they want to end birthright citizenship for Native Americans. They were here first. If anybody gets the first, they get it first. Oh, thanks, Tracy. There's the bunny buns. We were wondering where you were at. She was doing a little hibernating. Took a 5-hour nap. I'm looking at 5 hours of sleep, and she's taking a 5-hour nap. My nap was what, 2 hours today? 2.5. We was wondering where the bunny buns was. You missed out on all the eye looks bun. Did a shitload of them. Yeah, I did. I think I did 12 tonight, if I'm right. Something like that. So I did 4 from Jeffrey, 2 from the first Morphe, 2 from the other Morphe, 2 from Urban, and 2 from Cursed. Yeah, I did 12. Not bad. Not bad. I'm using products. That's a good thing. Yeah, this administration they just throw everything at you because they're just trying to, get away from the Epstein files. And people go, yeah, sure. Keep talking about that. We want the Epstein files. You didn't know you were that tired. 5 hours. That's a damn good nap. That's a really good nap. There. Oh, did I move it out of? Did I put that back where I had it? Where was it? There we go. Tracy needs to see those. At least I brought the skull back. I think I have glitter on my nose. I swear I saw something shimmering. That's where I look at it. I just lay down to nap, and sometimes it could be a half hour, sometimes it could be an hour, and I've done it. Woken up 4 hours later, going, "Damn, okay, I guess I needed that nap." Sometimes your body knows exactly. Well, that is weird that you haven't been napping all week. So yeah, your body said, "Oh, not so fast, Miss Bunny. Time for a good snooze." Exactly, Laura. It's like we're living in some insane alternate reality where pedos rule the country and arrest innocent people just for simply existing. It doesn't even, I'm guessing that says, yeah, feel like it could be real, but it is. Yeah, it's fucking horrifying. Canada, we have treaties here, and these yahoos think they don't have to follow them. Oh my God. I mean, even here, what was it? They went after the CDC. That guy killed a bunch of people. I think he's gone. New York had that other shooting. I believe a police officer, yes, definitely a police officer was killed in that. It's like non-fucking stop. It's just fucking horrifying. Why can't people just, especially like I've said, if you have kids anywhere between at this rate 5 and 25, lock your damn guns up. Don't let those fuckers near them. I, 'cause, 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 ' I love it. I always nap about anywhere between 3 and 4:20. 4:20 and then a nice little nap. Nothing wrong with that. No, it's wild what our world's becoming. Oh my God. Let me do a little cleanup while I'm sitting here. Is my face still sticky? Yeah, see this foundation, it pretty much dries. I mean, you can use literally the lightest bit of powder. I can't believe these for $7 are actually fucking that decent. Kind of shocking. That just shows you never know. You never know until you try it. That's why I was like, me for $7, grab 2 shades and hopefully one of them would match. And once I mix them together, they're fine. I don't think it's that easy to move to Canada. Oh, hey, Laura, what? They're nice. Laura wore the Essence today, too. Definitely. Can't hurt. Especially for $7. And there is a fucking huge shade range. You know me, like I said, I just kind of always, if there's 40, I start at shade 20. And I gotta go down a few, up a few. Usually it's down a few. Just to kind of go, well, a neutral, and I always end up buying a cool shade that's never fucking cool. Yeah, because I'm laughing at them. I go, now that I got my big old star driver's license, and I go, cool, but I still can't get into Canada. I got to get my passport done. So hopefully this week of go down to the fucking post office, and which pisses me off. And I'm going to ask the guy, if he notaries it, is he going to charge me? Which he probably will. He'll be like $30, and I'll be like, can I have it done at my bank? Because I can get it at my bank for fucking free. Or I can drive down and see Gina. Gina's a notary. Nothing, drive an hour and a half down, an hour and a half back, 3 hours to get a notary stamp. And yeah, Laura shade 130. Yeah, because I do like the 160 shade a little better. It's lighter. But me, if I got 2, I could just up and do it. I did the same thing around my face, a little down my neck, just little swipes to try to use it. Filled it in with this and went, okay, it is. That's it. Done. And I used a foundation brush today. Because even under my eyes, it's not sticky. That's how I can tell it dries. I mean, I put on how much foundation under here, and it's not sticky. So you don't have to really set it, which is nice. I like that I don't have to put powder on. I got 500 pounds of it behind me. We have only got the concealers, never the foundation. Of the Essence? Let's see, back up how much product's in here. Let me wipe my nose piece off here on my glasses. Yeah, just from sitting on top of my head, the hair touches these. Just turn them fucking blue. Do a rim too, just in case. All right. Oh, it's unreadable. No. Lightweight, buildable. Yeah, we know that. Okay. It does have an 18-month shelf life. Which products in here? I still got the stickers on here. Maybe a little sticker will say. Or is that just ingredients? I dropped it. Oh, this is all ingredients. There's nothing that shows how much is in here. The writing is so small on here. Holy shit, made in Italy. Right on. There's nothing that says. Oh, here it is on the front. 10 grams of product. I'm going to guess it just fills this tube. We're about to find out. Okay. Yeah. So basically from here to here. Because you see that. Because I've worn it down. Oh, I haven't worn it down that much. I still got where it's popping out of the top. Yeah, that one's still kind of popping out. It's the darker one, the 190. Like I said, both mine came where this thing was crushed into the cap. It could have been from it was warm, they're bouncing around, and it, because even this one, same thing of top. And I just took my finger and made sure I, pushed it back in. But it's like, I like those Fenty sticks too, but why pay the Fenty price when I could pay the Essence price? Again, I just want a foundation that, looks good, decent, and the Fenty, I don't think it sets. Portugal would be nice. You can move anywhere you want, Miss Barsha. I'd move anywhere where I can have 100 acres. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Laura. Of they had to be with the heat where it loosened it and banging around in the fucking box. Yes, Ulta sells that's where I got them, the Essence sticks. I have shades 160 and 190. They're backwards too. I forget that. The 160 is basically in the center of my face, and this is what I've been even putting under my eyes to kind of clean up after all these, eyeshadows. And I bought 190 again because I wasn't sure color-wise. So the 190 I've been using the perimeter, and then just like I said, filling in just so I can use them both up. And I didn't look in store. I was just taking a shot. I figured, worst comes to worst. I mean, run over to Ulta when I go to pick up the mail at work or some shit, and then just go, hey, can I trade these out for a different shade? I'm guessing they're in store. I don't know. You're right, Kat. Thank you. Yeah, for $7. Portugal is very welcoming to Americans. Hey, check it out. Can't hurt. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can swatch the shades for you. Of course I can. That's what I'm here for. Like I said, the only problem is the label's on the cap. So you might want to put the label on the bottom. Because, of course, I did put the wrong caps on them, but I can tell that one's lighter and one's darker. So I immediately went, okay. So this is 190 and this is 160. I think. Yes. I still have sparkle on this side of my hand, so we'll go over here. All right. So there's 160. And this is 190. So you can see this has definitely more peach in it, which is fine. And this is lighter. But then when I mix them together, you know, it just works out, you know, perfectly. That's what it is. Hope that helped. Clean spot over here. Sugar all over the top of my hand. Or even use a Sharpie and write the number on the back. Especially if you have two shades that are close. I mean, these aren't that close. That's why I can tell the difference in the shade. Where's the Fenty ones? Oh, Fenty, I only have one. Did I have two? No, I have one. Okay. Let's compare here. This Fenty one matches me too. In Fenty, this is called the Easy Drop Blur Smooth and Tint Stick. And this I'm shade 11. This does come with a cap. So even this, right to here. Which products in here? Okay, in the Fenty, you get 9 grams. I'll swatch them next to each other. So there's Fenty. I probably bought this when I was tan. That's why I have the deeper shade. But it does actually still match me. So there's Fenty number 11. Essence 160. You can see how much lighter that is. Essence 190. I can't make a straight fucking line on my own arm. So Fenty, Essence. So I have 2 of the Revolutions. I had this on during the Revolution video. I have F9. Just right here. I think I mixed these 2 together too. And F11. Got a little tanner. There. I got Bobby Brown too. Bobby Brown. 9 grams. All right, so in Bobby, I have C66, which is Cool Honey. Just this one here. Then I have N60, which is Neutral Honey. There. You can see I always tend to grab 2, give or take. I got these at the, I think it was like the cosmetic company store thing, so they were like half off. So, yeah. And somehow all these match. One way or another, they fucking end up matching me, which is weird. I think that's the majority of the stick foundations I have. Should be. cigarette burner over here. I love how you write out por favor, Tracy. You killed me. I don't speak Spanish. You know that. I know that means please. Cat, I'm in Wannabe, Texas. It is. It's quite the jump. That's why I mix, and that's especially buying blind online. If I went in store, if they have them in store, I might be able to pick a little better. But again, then I'm still dealing with, say, fluorescent lighting. So even then, don't forget, you can always ask an employee, especially like at Ulta or something, and go, I don't give a fuck if they have to come outside with me and go, can we take these outside, or can I do a swatch and go outside to see what the fuck it looks like in real light instead of fluorescent lighting? Because then you'll have a better idea. I mean, even if you go with no makeup and do like, swiped on your face and go, let me run outside. Oh, yeah, this one matches. This one's, it's off. It's too yellow, too something. Because fluorescent lighting fucks with you too. Yeah, they're all nice. Yeah, for $7, Rosie, it's worth trying. Oh, I have the Dior too. Forgot about that one. Like I said, I like that the essence dries. I haven't used the Fentanyl. I think that one doesn't set. Fucking I forgot. See, I forgot Dior. How did I forget you, Dior? This I picked up shade 4N. That's this shade here. We'll do over here again. So that's a little yellow to it. But again, by the time I blend it out and put all the other shit on top of it, it does have nice packaging though. Very weighty. You can throw it at somebody's head if you have to. Even then, if you blend it out a little. It works somehow. Yeah, for $7, try the fucking essence. Yeah, because once you kind of figure out where you are in one, a shade range, like I said, I kind of know I'm medium, obviously. So, like I said, if there's 40 shades, I cut it to somewhere in the 20-ish range, and it can go usually down or up. It depends on, where they're kind of doing their shades. If there's 10 shades, you start with 5 and go, ugh. But the less shades there are, the less options where I go, just none of those. Sometimes you're just seeing the swatches and I go, every swatch looks like yellow. So I go, no, I don't want fucking yellow. Because I held off for a little bit on buying those. I don't have highlighter on. Oh my God. It's like I do like this polite society. I do enjoy it. I don't have a blush brush on. Oh. Bdellium tools. I mean, this fucker just glows. Wild. Such a nice highlighter. And this is shade Social Light. I think he has a pink shade too. I have to pick that up. Because it has a translucent base, as you can see when I turn. The only thing with the Polite Society is it has that thick fucking packaging, which is a pain in the ass. Because I can't fit him in many of my drawers. They may have gotten rid of the Bobbi Brown foundation sticks. I'm not sure. Like I said, I caught mine at that CCO, that cosmetic company outlet, whatever the fuck it is. I know, I do love that Tom Ford. I have the regular foundation. It's nice, but I'm not paying $150 for it or whatever the hell it is. Oh, absolutely, Laura. Yep. Coverage on the Essence is like light to medium. And you can see it covers up, basically my redness and everything. That's where, even my nose covers up the little dots pretty good. Hi, Shelly. See people on vacations out of town. No problem, darling. Love you. Trace, I don't speak Spanish either, but I know that you'll quiero Taco Bell. Oh, that sucks, Tracy. The Tom Ford starts out pretty, but it breaks up after a few hours. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Teresa, that just makes you. It's like, oh, I know. She liked the Tom Ford stick. She had purchased two. When she found out they were being discontinued, like the rest of us jumped on it, like half off, and unfortunately, they didn't survive the tornado. We're just glad you survived the tornado, especially in F3. And I think that was close to an F4. See, in Cat, she usually knows she's like 3 shades in from like the pale side, because it all depends on if they do like a cool, a warm, and a neutral. So each, then you're talking 3, 3, 3, 3, and then you have to go, which one am I? And that's why sometimes I go, well, the 160 should match. Yeah, but that 190, it could match too. Because obviously I don't tan anymore. So that's why when you see my declutter here eventually of all the empties and declutter, I pulled most of the foundations that were on when I was kind of like fake tanning and all that bullshit. Going, why am I fucking keeping these? Again, get this shit out of here. I'm not using it. It's gone bad. It's fucking old. Like, done. Yeah, because even the Fenty is light, medium coverage, It's definitely not like real thick. I think that's all the ones I have with that. Can't believe it. I forgot about Dior. Oh, and I have the LYS too. I think this matched too. I didn't think it was going to match. I think I got this in Ipsy or Boxy. Medium neutral 3. Yeah, this actually matched. This was a little light, but again, by the time I threw on some bronzer, blush, all that, it didn't fucking matter. Way too many foundations. Even though Caitlin probably has more than I do. But I do like that Benefit. Caitlin, did you like the Benefit? She's doing the laying down bunny thing. Absolutely, Kat. Yeah, it's great when you can find alternatives, and that's to anything. Like I said, I'm still on the hunt for my fucking eyeliner, but because the one from L'Oreal Lancome was my favorite. It had really good lasting power, and I loved, love the shade. I mean, these are my ones I'm supposed to be using. Where's my Lancome? I know you're hiding in here. Where are you hiding? That's one of you. Yeah, the Drama Liquid Pencil, which they don't make anymore. And Cote d'Azur. My favorite blue. Oh my god, I love that blue. But this is my new one I cracked. I think the other one was dead. But actually, who makes a decent eyeliner is Victoria Beckham. She needs to be sharpened badly. But that's Vic. This lighter one. But she makes nice eyeliners. I think the Chanel was close in shade too. Oh no, the Chanel had a it's like metallic. That's the Chanel. I tried to put all like the expensive eyeliners together so I'd be more apt to use them. Because I don't want them to go bad. Estee Lauder Double Wear. Yeah, these are pretty much my high-end ones. But that one's my fave. And I do have matches for it. I think L'Oreal has a match, which they should because L'Oreal owns Lancome. And there was like a couple other random ones that were just they're close, but it still just didn't have like either lasting power or something like that for me. Oh yay, Teresa. Exactly. The world is complete. The skeleton's back. Made sure I brought him back. I brought her back. What is lighting up on this phone now? Oh God, there's always something with this thing. Oh, it's right in the center. Like I get it in the winter if I crack a lip, but in goddamn summer, like what is happening? My skeleton. Thanks, Tracy. You know me, I'm an eyeliner junkie. That's just my thing. Been hunting forever. It just sucks when they take away, you know, a product that you love. And I go, nowadays, even with Wet and Wild, like if they're going to get rid of Brulee, what the fuck? Between all the internet shit, you can't put a thing out like, hey, by the way, if you love, you know, Brulee, you might want to stock up because we're either discontinuing it or fucking reformulating it. So grab it now. Instead of figuring it out through the fucking internet and then I'm heisting every fucking store I go into going, there's no more Wet and Wild singles. I've checked multiple Walgreens, CVS, all of it. Going, you know, you're going to fucking dump it. Tell us, we'll fucking buy it. Like when Maybelline got rid of my favorite eye makeup remover. I literally emailed fucking Maybelline going, I will buy a pallet of it from you. They were like, no. I was like, don't discontinue it. It's the best. And they're like, fuck you, lady. We're going to do what we want. And of course, I still don't use their eye makeup remover. I ended up going over to JCat Beauty for it. I'm doing good here in time. Oh, we got a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, Teresa likes these ones. And these are nice too. Light coverage, light medium coverage. The Perfector One in a Glow. These are nice. And again, you can see I use them. I mean, fucking, you can see right through here. I used those a couple weeks ago. Because even I laughed like that Cheer foundation. I said I had a tan one that I wasn't using. And I'm like, my girlfriend Sarah's tan. She's, you know, not on purpose, but she's tan. And girl, take this fucking foundation, try it out. I'm like, and I had to give her a heads up of, you put a little bit on that puff, it'll probably cover your whole fucking face. So I'm like, little goes a long way. Go easy with it. Shelly's all happy. Yeah, I wore those bangs in my driver's license. So the battery power. And for my what is that? Passport photo. Because again, I could go, oh, I let the bangs grow out. What the fuck do they know? You know. But that did match because I've washed my hair since I did that. But that's the normal dark blue, the Mystic. I have those red light therapy devices. Yes, I do. I have an i1 that's just for like, looks like a pair of ski goggles, basically, more or less. That one's easy. It's just a pain in the ass having them upstairs because I always got to plug them into like the fucking laptop. So I got to get the laptop on the bed to do it. And then I have a full face one. That one kind of more has it's almost like glasses. You know, so it just kind of, you know, sit on your nose. It's just, again, slather on. I always have 500 pounds of skincare on anyway, so I'll just slather on something else and go, yeah, put the little fucking mask on. They're ridiculously expensive. I know I got mine on. One I think I got through Boxy and the other one through somewhere. Oh, when I needed the bangs to go get my stuff done, I moved her out of there. I just had her sitting over there. Because she looked crazy then without, because she had just like, there's a ball, don't forget, under her head here. There was actually a Makeup Revolution Christmas ornament thing. And then I put the little devil horns and everything, a little piece of tape to hold the hair on there. And the shades are from like Temu. Exactly. He was using the blue bangs for driver's license picture. Absolutely. And then it makes me, when I snap, because we all snap and go, I'm going to do bangs again. And I go, no, you have bangs. If you want bangs that bad, just fucking use them. Because I had bangs forever. And again, I just let all the shit grow out from COVID. I still call it COVID hair. I just let it all grow out. Obviously, I get it trimmed and all that. I've never heard of that. Marcia is telling us there's a company called Buy Me Beauty has discontinued products. I have bought from them. Not bad. Still good and pretty good prices. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Oh, there you go, Laura. Yeah. She uses the small Maybelline corrector in the same container for concealer sometimes. Looks nice under the well. Exactly. Wears easily. You see me, so I have a shitload of fucking concealers that I half the time forget to use. But I just was using that tonight just to clean up over here when I was getting makeup everywhere. Looks all right. Of course, they want you to buy their new shit. Absolutely. Oh, you're a good girl, Tracy. She does it every day. I don't do it every day. I probably should. A couple times a week I do it. Oh, we got her the Dr. Rajani eye masks, but haven't used them yet. Okay, I'll dust it, buddy. Okay, I'll dust it off and start using it. Hubby just got them for me, and he came out with a new one. Nothing wrong with that. She's got a good hubby. You have a damn good hubby, girl. Keep him. He's a keeper. He's a keeper. I keep forgetting to use these two items too. Fucking Westman Atelier. Expensive ass shit. I always try to keep the expensive shit in memory so I use it because I have a highlighter of theirs. I mean, they're minis, but even the minis are expensive. And a little like blush. Bronzer. Bronzer, probably. Again, cute little packaging. Oh. Am I stuck? Still doing that top fan stuff, huh? Look at Teresa's the top queen tonight. Looks like Teresa, Tracy, and Rosie, and then Miss Alex. I don't know what y'all get with all. Oh, y'all got a bunch of points. It's fucking wild. Totally wild. I don't know if you're supposed to win something with all these points. I mean, I still got more. What they got over here? I got this little button over here. Oh, Christ, what's all this? Lighting. Hold on. Let me push this. This is a new fucking button I haven't seen. It says reflect on or relight on. Do I look different? Oh, didn't seem like the light changed. What the fuck was that about? Oh, YouTube, you love fucking playing with me, don't you? What happens if I turn that lighting thing off? Oh, maybe it brightens it? I'm trying to watch on the camera and on the TV at the same time. Going, I'll hit that again. Lighting. I don't know. What the hell relight means? I don't know what the fuck that means. Create a highlight. Oh my god. I took the relight off. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's always fun with the YouTube. Good night, Michelle. Yes, my phone's dying too. I almost forgot about that. Good night, Miss Shelley. Good night, all my fabulous ladies. Oh, it made the screen a little brighter. Okay, thank you, Laura. I have not used the Westman Atelier contour stick that I know of because I probably wouldn't pay for it because I'm too cheap. The Westman Atelier is expensive. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Mwah. No, we'll definitely have a fun anniversary. We always have fun. Drinking a ranch water. It's so ranchy good. Oh, you ladies are a kick. All right, my loves. Self-love tomorrow. Or you can be like Tracy and do self-love every day. I gotta get better with that red light. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up fucking skincare at this point. Because every time I go in, it's just like, what else can I put on? Oh, sure, put a layer of this. Just like, fuck. Yeah, you can watch the beginning. Yeah, Laura, make sure you watch, rewatch too, because you don't want to miss out on Jeffrey. I did 4 looks. I know you can't wait to see those. All right, you'll be good. And like I said, maybe I'll pop on Friday. It'll be an early because I have my show at 10 o'clock. So it'll be like 7-ish, if anything, if I pop on. You never know. I don't know. Depends what happens this week. But I will definitely see you ladies soon. I will love you and miss you while I'm away. I'll be having fun. Have a fun anniversary. 23 years. Been together like 26. Mwah. Love you, ladies. Oh, Tracy said, Bunny, use that ordinary under the mask. Good idea. Absolutely. And everyone have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you all very soon. Mwah.